Have you ever heard of Hollow Creek? It's one of those towns that's barely a smudge on a forgotten map, a place wrapped in a permanent shroud of fog and an unnerving silence. Strangers don't visit, and if they do, they certainly don't stay. The locals, well, they have their own stories. They whisper about a woman who lives deep in the woods, a woman they call Mara, the witch. No one can quite recall when she first appeared. It's as if she's always been there, a fixture older than the ancient trees themselves. Her house is a twisted thing of black wood that seems to pulse under the moonlight, with strange, unsettling lights that flicker from its broken windows after dark. The town tried to ignore her, to forget she was there. But then, the children started to disappear. One by one, they vanished. At first, it was easy to find other explanations. The woods are dangerous, the river is swift, but the children never came back. The only thing that remained was the faint, ghostly echo of their laughter carried on the wind long after the sun had set. The sound would drift from the deep woods, a chilling reminder of what was lost. Panic turned to desperation. A group of parents, their hearts heavy with grief and fear, banded together. They ventured into the fog, following a faint trail of small footprints that led them deeper and deeper into the forest, straight to the witch's door. When they arrived, the black wood door was already creaking open, as if inviting them in. The sight that greeted them inside was a nightmare made real. The cabin was lined with shelves, and on those shelves were dozens of glass jars. Each one was filled with a swirling, glowing mist, and suspended within that ethereal fog were eyes, children's eyes, every color, every shape, still blinking, still looking around in silent terror. Mara was there, standing behind the collection, her face as pale as bone, her lips moving, whispering words in a language that scraped at their sanity. She told them the eyes allowed her to see the truth of the soul. She claimed she was creating something pure, something new. The parents screamed, a raw, primal sound of horror, and turned to flee. But as they ran, Mara raised her hands. With a single, sharp gesture, the jars exploded. The eyes, freed from their glass prisons, flew through the air like a swarm of insects. They swarmed the villagers, attaching themselves to their faces, replacing their own eyes. The men's screams were cut short, swallowed by the witch's laughter, a sound like wind tearing through brittle bones. Days later, a heavy silence fell over Hollow Creek once more. Only one boy stumbled back from the woods, his own eyes gone, his body trembling uncontrollably. He babbled about how Mara had taken their sight to forge a new kind of vision, one that could see beyond the veil of life itself. And now, every night in Hollow Creek, if you dare to look, you can see them, faint, shimmering lights moving between the trees, like hundreds of stolen eyes, watching and waiting for someone new to see through. Thanks for joining me in the shadows. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more tales from the dark. Stay safe out there.